Roberts, president of Bryant University Collegiate Entrepreneurs Organization. We're the #1 chapter for 4 out of the last 5 years. So how do we do it? Through the 3 E's: engage, empower, and excite. First, we'll start with engage. Engage involves the community, our members, and professors. Empower. We give students the resources to start their own businesses. And excite. We want students to be excited about the club and entrepreneurship. First, we'll start with engage.
Dive right in, let your head soak, don't come up.
CEO is this great resource on campus that I could go to with students who are working on, everything, every idea you could possibly think of. And they were connected to alumni and other resources that could kind of help you further your idea or get help on your business plan.
Try to offer really diverse programming. So one day we're doing a business simulation, and the next meeting we're having a speaker about something completely different.
Putting together a conference for New England here at Bryant University called Be Unique, which I absolutely loved that name. And Ken said, I'd like to see if you could help us by providing some information to the audience, to the attendees, regarding internship opportunities, how to search for internships, and I'm looking for speakers.
I made it a big goal of mine to land at least 2 or 3 big name speakers before we even came back to campus.
Well, first I got involved with CEO by contacting Ken Roberts and going to the first meeting. And he helped me get engaged in my business by providing me with the tools necessary to expand my business.
Responsible for all the emails that go out. If we're offering if there's like a competition or something, we put the prizes in the subject line. That catches people's attention. And we just try to make them as fun as possible so people want to read them and know what's going on for CEO.
Bryant CEO is not a one-way conversation. Every week, our students are engaged in activities. For example, we did the Marshmallow Tower Challenge, a business simulation competition, and a 6 Degrees of Networking game. Our speakers are also engaging and bring students in the door. Finally, we have 3 committees that students are able to promote the club through, such as marketing, events, and business consulting.
Hold me up, 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 hold me up. I need a pair of free lamps to hold me up, cause I can't.
Show them the benefits of being self-employed, but also the challenges and where, things that they should know, some pitfalls and some struggles they may face. But I definitely believe that with the CEO Club, it's such a great fit for them to hear about the benefits of entrepreneurship as a viable option as a career path for them.
Because of Chicago, that's actually why we decided to create our first annual entrepreneurship conference. We wanted to take a different approach to a conference setting where students actually brought their laptops in and they had their notebooks and they took down notes, and it was just small and intimate. And the students that went to all these different workshops left with the biggest smiles on their faces. And
I started as an entrepreneur right out of college, and the neat thing about that was I've been able to bring to the table some ideas on entrepreneurism for students coming right out of school, so they can integrate different concepts.
One of the things that we did was start this CEO student-run consulting group, and we said, hey, we have campus is an amazing place to start a business. It's an amazing resource, and all these people in the local community who are trying to start businesses, they could really use a whole bunch of really smart Bryant students. And so we basically reached out to a handful of different businesses like Narragansett Beer, and we said, hey, can we help you with a marketing plan? And
there's an announcement for the hackathon, which is another creation that CEO is bringing to campus.
it's a chance for them to bring more of a tech focus, but with a consumer outreach. So it's what app for Bryant would better help students or alums or even the Bryant community do what they do at this university.
Are working in teams and trying to design a new app for Bryant. And the Vice President of Information Technology and his team are going to judge those apps next week. And right now we have 11 teams already registered to pitch to the Vice President of Information Technology, and he's pledged to take those ideas and actually, we're going to go out and we're going to try to implement some of the best ideas that we get.
I've been friends with Ken Roberts, who's the current president of CEO for a while, and always just willing to basically go outside of CEO and have lunch with you and basically talk about your ideas and kind of how he views things. He's big about looking at, the overarching trends, and then from there kind of thinking of ideas instead of, coming up with the idea and thinking of how it fits and how you can sell it to people.
One of the reasons Bryant CEO is so successful is that we empower our students, whether that be through executing their ideas on the e-board, planning weekly meetings, or volunteering in our events. So for example, when a student comes to me with an idea, I don't tell them no, I tell them how can we do it. And that develops leaders, gives them responsibility that they need in their entrepreneurial ventures as well as through our club.
Raise up the bar and take off the roof. If you've known anything, then I know this is proof.
We just started with a really great e-board who was really passionate. The organization did a full website revamp and relaunch. We were blogging. Every time that a student group on campus held an event, we were present, and we were present in a big way.
This passion with entrepreneurship is a big thing with the CEO and all the people involved in it. So, they're always looking for me to go to the meetings and stuff and tell people about my business, inspire other people to do the same as it had done for me. They inspired me and excited me to go out and really start my business.
The e-pitch competition has more than 325 participants each term, and CEO is the one that marshals all the resources.
And it culminates in a tremendous evening where the top teams get to pitch in front of that whole audience, as well as in front of alumni judges who are out there as angel investors or as venture capitalists. And so it's really tremendous for a student who maybe has only been on campus for 6 weeks to be making that pitch and to be earning prizes. And CEO is instrumental in making that happen.
People were coming up to us as we were hanging up posters and just being like, that is so awesome. Or even when we had Johnny Cupcakes come and speak, he was, I want to say that people were at the school until almost midnight asking him questions and just picking his brain about what he does and how he makes a difference.
We make entrepreneurship exciting at Bryant through our two largest events, the Be Unique Conference and the Bryant Elevator Pitch. At the Be Unique Conference, students are able to participate in how-to workshops. And at the Bryant Elevator Pitch, students are able to pitch their ideas within 90 seconds to panels of faculty, local business owners, and experts. So how do we get students to attend these events? It's all about guerrilla marketing and being different. Whether that be floating a shark fin into the Bryant Pond or chalking up all the sidewalks on campus, you've got to get your event noticed. Engaging, empowering, and exciting our students is what makes Bryant CEO successful. And remember, BYOB,